Good afternoon, everyone. This presentation is all about Police System of Canada.
Short details about Canada.
Almost every major city in Canada maintains a municipal police service, and the majority of municipal police forces serve urban areas exclusively. Many rural communities also operate police services, however, and several have only a handful of police officers. Overview: Country: Canada. Name of police agency: Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Department: Public Safety Canada. Highest rank: Commissioner. Lowest rank: Cadet. Type of law enforcement: Decentralized. Estimated strength: approximately 35,000 as of 2023.
Short history: 1868, Dominion Police responsible for policing the mainland of Canada. The Dominion Police informally handled some provincial-level policing duties in rural Ontario until the creation of the Ontario Provincial Police in 1909. In May 1918, the Dominion Police were resigned to the Department of Militia and Defense and became a civilian wing of the Canadian Military Police Corps. 1873, Royal Northwest Mounted Police. On May 23, 1873, the Canadian Parliament passed an act to establish a mounted police force for the Northwest Territories, formerly known as Rupert's Land, the domain of the Hudson's Bay Company. The Northwest Territory had been purchased by Canada in 1870. It included all of present-day Manitoba and parts of Saskatchewan, Alberta, and Canada's northern territories. The vast region was populated by First Nations and Métis peoples and a few white traders.
1920, birth of RCMP. Dominion Police and Northwest Mounted Police was merged to form the RCMP. Royal Canadian Mounted Police has three organizational structure. First is national. The RCMP is organized under the authority of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Act. In accordance with the Act, it is headed by the Commissioner, who, under the direction of the Minister of Public Safety, has the control and management of the force and all matters connected therewith. In other words, the Commissioner has the authority to oversee the operations and administrations of the RCMP, but their actions are subject to the direction of the Minister of Public Safety.
Division: the RCMP divides the country into divisions for command purposes. In general, each division is conterminous with a province. These are the following divisions: National Division, National Capital Region; B Division, Newfoundland; C Division, Quebec; D Division, Manitoba; E Division, British Columbia; F Division, Saskatchewan; G Division, Northwest Territories; H Division, Nova Scotia; J Division, New Brunswick; K Division, Alberta; L Division, Prince Edward Island; M Division, Yukon; O Division, Ontario; V Division, Nunavut; Depat Division, Regina, Saskatchewan; Innisfail, Alberta.
Detachment. A detachment is a section of the RCMP which polices a local area. Detachments vary greatly in size. The largest single RCMP detachment is in the city of Surrey in British Columbia, with over 1,000 employees. Canada has a total of 712 detachments, Alberta 119, British Columbia 154, Manitoba 88, New Brunswick 44, Newfoundland 43, Northwest Territories 22, Nova Scotia 53, Nunavut 26, Ontario 16, Prince Edward Island 6, Quebec 14, Saskatchewan 113, Yukon 14.
Recruitment. Recruitment for policing in Canada typically involves the following steps: eligibility requirements, application, written examinations, physical fitness tests, background check, interview, psychological assessment, medical examination, training, probationary period, field training.
Firearms, weapons, and equipment. The following is a list of firearms used by police forces in Canada. The vast majority of firearms used by Canadian police are semi-automatic. Uniform of RCMP. This is the red serge tunic.
Ranks and insignia. General officers. General, Lieutenant General, Major General, Brigadier General, General Officer Gorget. Senior Officer, Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel, Major, Colonel Gorget. Junior Officers, Captain, Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant. Subordinate Officer, Officer, Cadet, OCDT. Warrant Officer and Senior Non-Commissioned Officer. Chief Warrant Officer, Master Warrant Officer, Warrant Officer, Sergeant. Junior Non-Commissioned Members, Master Corporal, Corporal, Private Trained, Private Basic. Senior Appointment, Canadian Force Chief Warrant Officer, Command Chief Warrant Officer, Senior Appointment Chief Warrant Officer. Appointment, Drum Major, Pipe Major, Trumpet or Battle Major.
Best practices. Best practices in Canadian policing include community engagement, cultural sensitivity, accountable use of force de-escalation training, mental health support, bias-free policing, data analysis, transparency, continuous training, and communication.
Other details. The RCMP is unique in the world since it is a national, federal, provincial, and municipal policing body. The RCMP provides law enforcement at the federal level. It also provides provincial policing in 8 of Canada's provinces: Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Saskatchewan.
And local policing on contract basis in the 3 territories, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and Yukon, and more than 150 municipalities, 600 aboriginal communities, and 3 international airports. As Canada's national police force, the RCMP is primarily responsible for enforcing federal laws throughout Canada, while general law and order, including the enforcement of the criminal code and applicable provincial legislation, is constitutionally the responsibility of the provinces and territories. Larger cities may form their own municipal police departments. Members of the RCMP were called the Mounties because they are utilizing horse patrol and internally as the force.
Red serge tunic uniform of the RCMP. They are paying for international license. The proceeds from the fees is used for community awareness programs.
Aside from RCMP, Ontario and Quebec operate their own police force as follows. Ontario Provincial Police. Ontario Provincial Police is the provincial police service for the province of Ontario, Canada. In the late 1940s, policing functions were organized in Ontario, with the OPP given responsibility for all law enforcement in the province outside areas covered by the municipal police force, together with overall authority for law enforcement of the King's Highways, enforcement of the provincial liquor laws, aiding the local police and maintaining a criminal investigation branch. Parent agency, Ministry of the Solicitor General, highest rank commissioner, lowest rank provincial constable.